Welcome to HO's Happy Learning. Now we are going to see a simple VNet peering concept. So now in my previous video we have saw how to create an virtual network. So we already have an virtual network in place, that is I've showed you in the previous video how to create this. So I have it on East US region and the address space is 10.40.0.0/16. So now I'm going to create another virtual network in separate region and separate address range. So now for now I'm just creating it as a private IP address. So to be more specific, these are all the IP ranges in networks, like private IP ranges. So this will be like so secured and will not be exposed to the internet. So now initially I have created with this, and now I'm going to choose a class C IP address. So yes, it's done. So I have chosen an resource group name. I have given it as, okay, we will give it as a test GN. Okay. So region is like Korea South. To differentiate, I have given this. So now I have chosen an IP range of 192.168.0.0/16, and I have also chosen an subnet range of 192.168.0.0/24. So it's done. Next. Now, as I said in the previous best and most, I'm just leaving it as default disabled. And now tag is, I can give a test tag. So we'll give review. We'll see whether the validation is passing or not. Validation is passed. So now we can just give create. Okay, just it will take some time. Within that, I will shortly show you what I'm going to show in this particular demo. So yeah, here it is. So for today I'm going to show you like this is a entirely separate virtual network which we have created previously. This has the address space range of 10.40 series, and here I have placed this virtual network in East US region. Now I'm going to create, I already have created a subnet in place. Within this subnet I am going to create a virtual machine. Same here in virtual network 2, which is I have placed it in Korea South, and the IP address range is 192.168 the series, and I already have created a subnet in place, and same I'm going to create a virtual machine and I will attach this virtual network to that. So in order to be somewhat like specific, so I'm making this as my production environment and this as my testing environment. So I wanted it to be securely connected, like I want to access this particular virtual machine from this environment to this particular virtual machine here. So I'm just peering these both. So I will show you how to peer them, and once the peering is successfully done, we can able to access both of the VM simultaneously. So yeah, let's see. I think the resource will be in place. Yeah, the resource has been created. So yes, already I have an virtual machine created for this particular virtual network. So let's just see. See, I already have an virtual network, virtual machine with this virtual network. So what I'm going to do is for this particular network, I'm going to create another virtual machine in South Korea with this subnet range. Let's just create it. It is, or else I can just go ahead and put as virtual machines and we'll create it, and we'll take a remote of both the VMs and check whether we could ping on both or we could able to access both the VMs post the peering concept. So yeah, I'm going to choose this and virtual name test VM. So the location might be like Korea South. Yes, it's done. So no availability option, and this is done. So administrator name is test PM, and the password is, yeah, it's done. So I'm going to enable both. It's done. Next. So I'm going to give this as a default option, network alone. See, it automatically taken since it is also belongs to the same region. It has taken that particular virtual network and the submit as well. So let's go. And the management option, I'll just leave it as default. Next, advanced, I'll leave it as default. Tags, I will just enter like since it is test. Test and test environment. So next. So it will take some time to just create. Once the validation is done, let's give create here. Create. So yeah, it is done. So for now, I already have an virtual machine in place, that is prod VM. So I will actually try to log into this particular virtual machine. So from here, I'm giving connect RDP. So download the RDP file, connect. Yeah. So the virtual machine is in place. Once we have paired, we will try to access that. See, it is like deploying. Let's wait once it is up. So within that time, like we can go ahead and pair those two virtual networks. So yeah, we go to home, virtual networks. See, we have two virtual networks in place. I'm just opening the first production environment network, and here below you can see peering. I will just go ahead and add the peering connection. So we need to name something. So hot test peer. So I'm just allowing all the traffics. It is telling like allow the remote virtual network traffic forwarded. So it we are giving all the options enabled, and the remote peer name same I'll keep like prod test peer. So it will be created by the resource manager, and the virtual network which I'm going to choose is I wanted to pair it with this test VN. So allow the traffic, allow add. Now from prod I have paired the test environment. I mean I'm pairing this. So in the next tab, meanwhile, I can again go to the virtual networks. First pairing is done. So I'm opening the test. Same pairing. Here, see already it is paired. So mostly we'll get this connection. Prod is connected to test VM. It is paired. So meanwhile we'll check. Yeah, this machine is also in place. This particular virtual machine is in South Korea and in the second network. So for now we'll just connect to this VM. It is done. Now both the machines are in place. So I have two virtual machines. One is prod VM and the another one is test VM. So here, like, I can check whether I'm able to ping both, or else see previously if I tried to take a remote inside this particular machine, I could not able to take. So we'll check the in overview. Now we are in test environment machine. I will check for the IP address. It is 192.168.0.4. Let's try to take RTP, run MSPS. Will take you to the RTP. So the computer IP address is 192.168.68.04. Let's try to connect. Even we can ping and check whether there is any communication or not. I'm just opening the command prompt as well. See here also I can just give test VM and I can very well ping and also check. See, now I'm able to connect and use the test environment machine inside the production machine. See, this is the production machine. Using the mstsc command, I have opened this machine inside this. Now they both are able to communicate only because we have the peering in place. See, I have peered only one. I have peered, made the peering connection from prod to test. Now in the test virtual network, if I just scroll and see the peering, I can see already the prod test peer is connected to the prod net. Here in the peering, see it is connected to the test VPN. Both are like connected. See, prod net is connected to test VPN. Same way, test VN is connected to prod network. Wow, then, so as we discussed in the image, we could see that both the connections have been successful. Thank you for watching. Happy learning.